Hello, writers. I'm so excited to see you again today. Well, we have a lot to do, so we know we need to get started, right? And we have some things we need anytime it's time for writing, right? The very first thing we need is, you're right, something to write with. And then we need something to write on. We need any charts or tools that your teacher has given you to make it easier to write. We need your writing folder if you have it with you, because that holds all of our wonderful writing. Then, of course, most importantly, you need someone to share your writing with, and that can be a real life person or it can be a stuffy. Okay, so will you pause the video, grab everything you need, and come back to me super quick. So thank you for coming back to me so quickly, writers. So writers, today I wanted to share with you something that my school nurse gave me recently. And it was one of the best gifts that I've ever received because she knows how much I love to cook. So she gave me this cookbook that the school nurses put together. And it tells me how to make tons of different recipes. It is just chock full of good how-to recipes. So my school nurse is not the only one who gives how-to books as gifts. No, let's take a look at our mentor author. So we're familiar with this book. We've read it lots of times. My First Soccer Game by Alyssa Capicelli. And remember, she did something kind of fancy. She wrote what's called a dedication in her book, right here. I don't even know if you realized that's what it was, but right here she put, "For the Shadow Lawn Soccer Stars." And then she put her initials so that they would know that she's the one that wrote this. So that's called a dedication. She dedicated this book to them. And then you know what else? Here's another dedication. This one says, "To my dad, Ben, who coached me to shoot a soccer ball as well as with the camera." So this is written by the photographer who took pictures for this book. And she was writing a dedication to thank her dad for all that he had taught her. And these are her initials. So writers, today I want to teach you that how-to books make amazing gifts. Writers often write books for people that they care about or for people that they would like to teach something to. Writers often write dedications for those people to let everybody know who the book was really written for. So I was thinking about our class book, How to Make a Peanut Butter Sandwich. And I was thinking that we could write a dedication page for this book. But I was thinking, who would we give this book to? Who would really appreciate this book? Or who would really be able to use this book? Let me think. How about the principal? Some of you are saying, no, they might not really eat very much peanut butter and jelly. Hey, I know. How about the other kindergarten students? They would love this book. They love peanut butter and jelly, and even more than that, they love writing how-to books. Now, I just have to write the dedication. And writing a dedication is kind of like writing a card to go with a gift. So you might start off by saying who it's to, and then you might even say who the book is from. And sometimes it might even say why the book is dedicated to them. So what do you think we could write on our dedication page? Will you turn and talk to your writing partner? And remember, it can be a real life person or it can be a stuffy. Do it right now. I'll wait right here. Okay, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Put your eyes back on me. So I want to share with you what I heard some of you saying. And you have such brilliant ideas always. Some of you said we could say dedicated to kindergartners because we know how much you love how-to books from Mrs. Shanaman's students. Isn't that a great idea? Will you give me a thumbs up if you think that would be a great dedication for our book? Oh, excellent. I see all of you going like, okay, so now it's your turn to give it a try. What I'm going to ask you to do in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to pause your video and choose one of your how-to books. Then you're going to decide who you might dedicate that book to. And I want you to try to think of somebody who might be interested in your topic or somebody that might not know what you're teaching and might need to read your book. Okay? Then you're going to kind of think about how your dedication will go. You're going to actually point to the page and say the words that would go on the page. Remember, you kind of want to include who it's to, so dedicated to, and who it's from. And then remember, you might even tell them why you chose them. Okay, you ready? Pause the video, choose your book, practice your dedication, and then come right back to me. I'll wait right here. Ding, 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 eyes back on me. Wow, this is so exciting because we now know that how-to books make great gifts. And I hope that after today, you'll always think of making books for people whenever a birthday comes up or a special holiday, or even whenever you just want to surprise someone or make them feel good. And remember that writing a dedication will not take very long. It's pretty short. So you might decide today, after writing one dedication, that you want to go back through all of your how-to books and write dedications for each one of them. Or you might even decide today that you're going to write a new how-to book with someone in mind. It's just like the nurse did for me because she knew I liked to cook. All right, you all go off and be awesome writers today.